we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Utah Utes, taking on a team from the Big 10, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Utes about to kick it away and get this season started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So UCLA's offense will get the football first. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they face this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
They're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like, most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you respond to adversity. So some challenges coming his way for sure.
It's a draw. Got a little space. Fights off the defender. Nice job to get it past the sticks and then get him down at the 35. The Bruins want to move quickly.
I think on that last run play on third down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team, and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you.
Breaks into the open. Got the first down and more. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. And the Bruins are on the move. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. Makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They're dealing with a second and long. It's hard to find a place these days that the Big Ten doesn't touch geographically, but there's a lot of crossover with the Big Ten and Big 12 and plenty of bragging rights on the line when their schools meet.
You think about Nebraska, once upon a time being in the Big 12, now in the Big 10 too. These conferences also recruit in similar areas too. So this game is interesting, David, because a lot of these players, they're familiar with each other from high school.
Yeah, and I'll tell you from experience, you hate that. Like, you get to know each other, you go to the other school, like, you're now my enemy, you're not my friend anymore. So a chance to prove it, a chance for the Big 12, who's been kind of pillaged and pulled apart at times, sometimes by the Big 10. Let's go out and make a statement today.
Using his legs, Hitchcock. Ball down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6. The Bruins can really attack on this second and short. The play-action fake. Finds his man in the middle. Ball down at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. It'll be a first down.
Coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. We're seeing it here.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not afraid to put their face in the fan and go tackle. And you saw it that time with the cornerback making a great play, tackling the quarterback on the option for a big loss.
Second down, he'll throw it. On target. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Listen, QBs and wide receivers got to be on the same page, and you got to know when to throw that curl route. It's got to be on time, right when the wide receiver breaks so the DB can't catch up. Nice job, QB and wide receiver, being on the same page, getting some positive yards.
A first down run on the doorstep. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Bruins.
surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TV.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Utah's offense has the ball for the first time. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse. Do they let him make a play? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups, or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the onions to go after the corner and try to make plays.
Well, one thing we know about him for sure is he's a believer in his own arm talent. He's the kind of guy that thinks he can fit the football into the smallest windows, but you're right. He's got to pick his battles and be careful when he decides to attack this guy, because he has picked off some really good quarterbacks in the past, and you know he's just licking his chops and looking for a chance to go.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Gampier. Under fire. He'll just throw it away and it'll be fourth down. And the Utes will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. On the run, it's Berger. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Bruins are in the hurry-up.
And this offense doesn't have much space to go backwards anymore. Right? They've given that up, man. You got to be physical. You got to find a way to get this ball out of your area of your own end zone. You don't want to float with the safety. That means being physical and getting it back downhill, not going backwards.
Another big play for this offense, and I'll tell you, historically, in the best UCLA units offensively, whether they're throwing it, whether they're in the shotgun, whether they're going up tempo.
Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will leave the sticks. Up to 44 yards on the ground in the first quarter. What a tremendous start to this season. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Big play for this offense, and they get it to the 32. The Bruins have it with a 1st and 10.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. From the gun, running back gets the give. He makes the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Trying to set up the screen. Jukes his way forward. Picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Bruins started this drive back up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll move the wide receiver. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Snagged out of the air. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. The defense is going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He'll keep it himself.
Scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6. They'll
try to add another to their lead. for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Looking to throw, it's Dampier. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Takes the handoff. It's Parker. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And you don't want to start this game with 2 straight punts. Big 3rd down opportunity coming here. Get it out on the screen. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Wants to throw it. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They boot it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Slams into the pile, he'll get 1 to the 17. The Bruins want to pick up the tempo. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Got his man quickly. They'll pick up the 1st down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
1st down.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Here's the pressure. Fires left. It's caught. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. And the Bruins are moving quickly down the field.
It's another 1st down for the offense.
Back to throw. It's Iamaleava. Grabbed in the middle. It's Flores. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
Brings up 2nd down.
To the air on 2nd down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Looking for more. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. Quickly down 14-0. They've taken a couple of punches. Let's see if they can get something going. Turning it on. Oh, what a cut. The 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Utah.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that, and he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown run.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Missouri just wrapped up 4 quarters worth of dominance on its way to victory. And that's really the standard there in Columbia. That's a tremendous fan base, and they'll enjoy this one all week. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Finds Zach Breeze, and he's got 4 out to the 29. The Bruins headed quickly to the line. Looking for a man. It's Iamaleava. The short hand. It's Thomas. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Bruins will line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Ready to fire from the piston. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. The Utes really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27.
Man, that's just excellent cover. Man, cover 1, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it in the tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. And I think they'll give him 2 on that with 2nd and 8 coming up. Offense lining up quickly.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, with no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Back to throw, it's Dampier. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Power football with the run. Got enough for the first. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. He's now up to 64 yards rushing in this game. What a way to start the new season. There he goes. Puts him in the spin. Oh, he did it again. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll run it from the gun. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's reeled in. It's Simmons. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And it's no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Running back searching for a hole. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Bruins will hustle to the line. They'll test the right side. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. And the third down pass is incomplete.
Well, it's 3rd and short. They're throwing for it. They just can't come up with that one. Setting up a big decision now for the head coach on 4th down.
And the Bruins will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Here's the return. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. A missed field goal ruined the last drive. Now a chance to get points here on this drive in the first quarter. Here's the handoff. Shoots his way for more. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They go to the ground. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again.
And that adds to a successful day. 100 yards rushing in the day. That's what you strive for. Usually when you hit that 100-yard mark, a lot of times you're saying my offense is going to win, my team is going to win. He's at the 100-yard mark, so that's a good thing for the offense.
And the Utes are flying down the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds the tight end. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Going to try to get it himself. Quarterback's got the first. Finds a crease at the 20. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
It's so difficult when you're running a pass play, but really it becomes a run because he can do that. The quarterback can scramble around. Receivers are running down the field. I got to cover him and run down the field. Now I got to come try to catch this guy who's flying downhill so fast. The angles don't work. He's too athletic. That's why you get a big gain.
The Utes trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Trying to slam it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Utes!
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. They marched 78 yards down the field. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UCLA will go back to work on offense. That 14-point lead is gone, and now they'll try. Breaks into the open. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. He's got 50 yards rushing already. You want to talk about establishing the running game. They're doing that in the season opener. Right back to the well. And they'll stop him after a medical pickup. The Bruins want to crank the tempo.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bruins come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Fires to the right. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender. There's a difference between being physical and pass interference, and that was way over the line. They'll go to the ground. Slithers into space. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to throw. It's Iyamaleava. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Bruins line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the mark. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And this field goal attempt will be a 48-yarder and not straight on from the left side. And it's such just inside that right upright. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Leaves it with the running back. Lighting off the defender.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, go get positive yardage.
They'll give it to the back. Nice move to keep running. Still on his feet at the 45. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. And the Utes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Wide receiver going in motion. Fast motion in the jet sweep. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The Utes come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats.
Utah, 14.
Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or will the defenses finally find their footing? We're ready to go here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. To the ground, he's got it again. Makes it past the marker. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
And the Utes will line it up on 1st and 10. Going to the run, it's Parker. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. And the D denied him on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. He is stopped short. That's the man they wanted to have the ball, but it'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Nebraska went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Huskers always seem to get everyone's best punch, but today they were the ones who delivered the knockout. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connor's keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And the Bruins moving quickly to the line. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. Punt is in the air. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Off the play fake on first down. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. Plenty of distance between him and the sticks here on second down. The give to the back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Bully ball on third and short. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Gonna run it. It's Parker.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Leaves it with the back. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Utes look to keep this drive humming. They'll leave it with him. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Utes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. 7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on third down. Scanning the field, it's Dampier. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense picks it up. Touchdown Bruins! The defense putting points on the board.
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield. You're trying to find an open guy. You're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball. They hit you, they knock it out. Got to do a better job next time of keeping 2 hands on the ball so you don't get it scooped and scored like what happened right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. Motion from the wide receiver. Headed for the corner on the jet sweep. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Second down coming up. Using his legs, it's Parker. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Gets rid of it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Utes will call on their punt team. catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. And his throw is incomplete. So now it's second and long.
Brings up second down.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. He's got 69 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. He'll do it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the...
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
The Bruins now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. It'll be a draw. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Grabbed over the middle. It's Staples. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. And the Bruins will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. And the ball comes to rest right there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Very useful run there to get away from the goal line. He'll pick up 4 out to the 6. Right back to him on the ground. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To throw, it's Dampier. He's got the tight end. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. And the Utes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Turning it on. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Utes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on third down. Hit as he throws. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Utes line up to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. He'll pull it on the read. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming. The Bruins come to the line in the hurry-up.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Quarterback on the keeper. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
And the Bruins with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Red pass hits complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get him across the line and pick up the first down. The Bruins are on the move.
Well, the defense makes the tackle to give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Bringing the heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Bruin uniforms look pretty, but don't let it fool you. They'll stick their face in the fan and run it tough like a Freeman McNeil used to.
Okay, a good pull. Freeman McNeil, I don't remember him, but I do remember a guy like Maurice Jones-Drew, who's a little bowling ball and just ran physical, and just finding those guys that you can feature in your offense.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Catch in the middle. It's Flores. Touchdown, UCLA! A great catch and run for 6. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Clemson was able to finish off a close one in Death Valley today. They did just enough, both offensively and defensively, to come away with the dub. Hey, survive and advance. Big implications today and a notable result as one team trends upward and the other has some work to do.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that. It sounds as if they had a good one there. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Going to the ground. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. The Utes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to pass. It's Gampier. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And the Utes will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 5th kick of the night. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive.
And your UCLA Bruins will take over 1st and 10.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Flicks it out of the air. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. The Bruins racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground cover to pick up the first. It's a draw. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Finds his man. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for space. It's Thomas. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. On the run, fires downfield. Working the middle. He'll work his way down to the 28. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. To the air. It's Iamaleava. They go to the wide receiver screen. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Bruins with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The give to the tailback. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. This drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And they have converted their first 2 third down opportunities, but this one a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Firing to the right, complete. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll try out the field goal kicker. He splits the uprights. And now the lead's extended a little further. Just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. He's past the 30. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Dampier. Quick strike complete. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. The Utes in the hurry up. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And here comes the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. They'll get this drive going from the 17. To the air on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. It's complete to the left. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Flores. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38.
Well, this defense is being challenged in the secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already This quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
And the Bruins will snap it on 1st and 10. Gonna look downfield again. Fires to the big fella.
I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like...
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They've built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they need.
Finds his tight end. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Iamaleava. Setting up the screen. Sweet cut there. Only a couple there. Now staring at 3rd and 8. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Now facing a 3rd and long.
UCLA.
From the gun, wants to pass. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. The Bruins decide to punt it away.
Number 49 on to kick it away.
Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Going right to work up top. That's caught. It's Parker. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. And the Utes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
Timeout.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. He'll pull it down. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Everybody lined up, quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Intercepted, a first half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena. And these two defenses have shown uncommon discipline through 2 quarters, especially the D-backs. They've kept to their assignments, covering those receivers like cheap suits. Certainly not the fashionable wardrobe old KC wears here in studio. Anyway, yes, the passing game. Be better. How's that for a